Today on The Occult Detective, we're going to talk about Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom was created in 1962, appearing in Fantastic Four #5, created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. And I have been a fan since I was a little kid. Doom was magnificent. He was everything you wanted from a villain. He was a genius. He was just a dominating force. He was Doom. We have The Villainy of Dr. Doom graphic novel from the House of Ideas, which captures a lot of those just terrific early appearances. I mean, just a captivating presence. Perhaps you are familiar with Emperor Doom, in which Victor Von Doom actually succeeds in conquering Earth and subjugating not only the population of the planet, but the heroes that safeguarded it. If you've not read this, I really recommend it. In so many ways, it epitomizes Doom as just the premier villain in the Marvel Universe. And my personal favorite graphic novel that Doom appeared in was Triumph and Torment, Doctor Strange and Dr. Doom. This was from Roger Stern and Mike Mignola, and it is just magnificent in its splendor. Pain is like love, like compassion. It is a thing only for lesser men. What is pain to Doom? Yeah, he's just... When written properly, Doom is exquisite. I was actually pleasantly surprised by his recent turn in Savage Avengers, of all things. Normally, I don't like those kind of crossovers, but Doom interacting with Conan of Samaria was just stellar stuff. But why am I talking about Doom today? Well, at San Diego Comic-Con, there was an announcement. So, Robert Downey Jr. will be portraying Victor Von Doom. They made a point of saying this. He would be playing Victor Von Doom, not a multiverse variant of Tony Stark who became Doom or anything like that. No, they said that only one man could play Victor Von Doom, and that man was Mads Mikkelsen. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. I'll be honest with you, I have trepidation. Robert Downey Jr. is a fine actor. He was a great Tony Stark, I thought. Not exactly a comic book accurate Tony Stark, but I enjoyed what he did with the role. You know, he's made a name for himself in Hollywood, and rightfully so. You know, like I said, he's a fine actor. Can he bring the gravitas necessary to bring Victor Von Doom to life? Now, here's the rub. He's appearing in 2 movies. Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. well, very important roles in both. You know, if they follow the comics in any fashion. The troubling aspect for me is that when I think of Doctor Doom, I think of the Fantastic Four. And I already have trepidation about the Fantastic Four launch, although I do like the idea of it being a futuristic 1960s. You know, that appeals to me. I'm assuming it'll be an alternate universe type situation, which I'm fine with also. But the Fantastic Four without Doom is a pale imitation. The conflict between Reed and Victor, to me, is the driving force behind the Fantastic Four. Yes, I realize it's a book about family. It's a book about the elements. But at its core, that battle between good and evil in science, just, you know, it's Fantastic Four always seemed like a science fiction book anyway. So that duality where Reed and Victor are on equal terms intellectually, but one has morals and ethics and the other less so. Except for therein lies the rub. Sometimes, you know, there are lines that must be crossed. And that's the dilemma that Reed faces, especially when confronting someone like Doom. Yeah, taking him away from them, it makes me nervous. You know, I'll just say it. But we'll always have the comics. As far as Doom goes, you know, the Stan Lee, Jack Kirby run was fantastic. I loved what John Byrne did with him in the 80s. And we'll wait and see how he's translated to the big screen. Doom is Doom. And if you stray from that, as we've seen in other adaptations, then he becomes far less than he should be. He is the greatest villain ever conceived in comics, and he deserves that respect. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk again real soon.